Hi everyone, it's Desiree. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me for another video. Today I am cash planning for the week. This is actually my YouTube paycheck, so I first have to say huge thanks to everybody here watching this video, choosing to take the time to watch this video, because without your views, this paycheck wouldn't have been possible. So I really appreciate all of the support that you give me here on YouTube, because it really means a lot. And like, this extra income has just been amazing to have, and it's been growing each month, which is really nice to see. And I just appreciate it. So yes, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. This month I do like to disclose like what I make on YouTube, since you all are the reason why I make this money. So this month I made $3,974, which is again another amazing month. So thank you again. But I'm not stuffing 3,974. I do have to account for taxes, because those unfortunately are not taken out. So I do have to put that aside, and I like to put 3% aside for taxes. So that is going to be $11.92. So I'm just gonna put that over here, $11.92. Hopefully you can see that, hopefully. Yes, okay, sorry, I'm trying to do the math. I'll just scoot it over here. Okay, so $11.92 I'm gonna subtract, and then I'm also gonna subtract $800 for rent, because like all my full-time paychecks and a couple of my social media, like the bigger ones like this one, I do take portions of those paychecks and put it aside for rent for the next month. So I'm going to take $800 from this paycheck to put aside for April's rent. Okay, so then I can get my total now that I have these totals figured out. So all this money will go into I have an account I have a savings account just for taxes. So that'll go in that account. And then I have a savings account for just all my other regular savings, and that's gonna go in there. This 800 will go in that account. Okay, so I'm left with $19.82, which is an amazing amount to be able to stuff this week. Okay, so yeah, the only really bill that this YouTube paycheck goes towards is paying for rent, but it's a good portion of my rent, so that's good. I think, well, yeah, it's almost, is it like a third? Let me see, 2,400 divided by 800. Yeah, it's a third of my rent. So a third of my rent is going to be able to be paid thanks to this paycheck. So I really appreciate it. So yeah, that I'm just going to put 1982 here. Okay, so now I can figure out everything else. I actually already did my wallet. I'm going to do 180 since it's my YouTube paycheck week. I always give myself a little bit extra when it comes to coffee. So that way I can get a treat maybe, or a sandwich when I go to Starbucks, a pastry, something like that with my drink. So spending is going to get 30. That's my usual amount. Eating out is going to get 30. Groceries is 80. Coffee 30. And buffer 10. So that's a total of 180 this week. I already figured that bit out. So that's good to go. And I'm just going to go into my envelopes. And yeah, let's go in here and see what I can put in here. So I'm going to be able to put really nice big amounts in these envelopes, which is nice. So I have 1982 minus 180. So I'm left with 1802. All right, so auto repair, I'm thinking I'm going to do 60 in this. All right, I'm going to move this aside a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to do 60, and I might adjust these totals, maybe add a little bit more in a bit once I figure out everything else, but I'm just going to do like what feels right, I guess, is usually how I go about doing this. Christmas, also like priority wise, like which ones need a little bit more sooner than others. Christmas, we still have till November to stuff for here, so I don't have to put too much in here. But I think I'm gonna do, I'll do 35 because I have 175, so that'll get me 200 in here if I do that. Okay, electronics. I have 525, so I'm gonna do 75, so then I'll have 600. So 75. Okay, emergency, I have 1165. So I'm gonna do 100. An emergency. Extra debt, I'm going to do 200 in extra debt. Furniture, I just spent from this one. I only have $10 in furniture. I'm trying to save for a dresser. So I'm just gonna do 50 in here. I might add a little bit more later. We'll see once I kind of figure out all the other amounts. Rainy day, I have 30, so I'm gonna do 60. So that'll give me 100. Okay, road trip, I have 30. I'm just gonna do 50 in road trip. This is just extra gas money for when I go out of town. Scentsy, I'm gonna do 30. Subscriptions, let's do 60. Treat yourself, I'm gonna give myself 100 for treat yourself. Okay. Okay, so I'm left with 982. I'm gonna go into this binder here. Ooh, and I have a new savings challenge I'm gonna be starting and figuring out in this video. So that's exciting. It's like a fun game one, so I'm excited to try this one out. So beauty, I'm gonna put 60 in beauty. Costco, I'm gonna do 50. Clothing, I have 100. I'm gonna do 60 in clothing. I actually need to buy some new, like I wanna buy some new clothing. I don't really have a lot of like summery, like warm weather clothes. I have a lot of cold weather clothes because usually it's either cold or I'm in the office and it's cold inside the office. Yeah, so I'm always cold, or like I like wearing a sweater. But I do probably need some like warmer clothing because I'm going on a trip soon and I think it's going to be a little warmer around that time. And then I also, when I go to Disney, I like having like some short sleeve kind of options. So gotta get those. And then content, I'm gonna do 40. Oh no, I just marked my envelope. 40. I have to remake these anyway, so that's okay. Disney, I'm gonna do, I have nothing in Disney, so I'm just gonna do 60. Well, I'm gonna do 60. That's a good amount. I'm not going until next month, so I have time to build that one. Family's gonna get 50. Fun, I only have 8, so I'm gonna put 60 because I like to use this one if I go out to eat, like at a nice restaurant or just like a sit-down restaurant. Kind of need a little bit more than my eating out budget allows, which is only $30. So I want to get some in there just in case I decide to go out to eat. Gifts, I'm gonna do 50 in gifts. Hobbies, let's do 50. I want to buy some new items that recently came out from the Happy Planner, so I use this money for that. Holiday decor, I have 140. I'm gonna do 40. I still haven't decided how much I want to like end this one at, but I feel like 250 might be good. So I'm getting there. Home decor, I want to buy a new comforter, so I want to do 60 or some like new pillows. I'm really trying to get my bed set up like nice, like comfy. I mean, it's comfy, but like really fluffy and comfy and all that fun stuff. So that's what I'm trying to do. Household, I'm gonna do 50 because I actually need to get some paper. Like I need to get toilet paper, and I like to get that at Costco, and I want to use my household money for that. So yeah, 50 in there. Target, I'm gonna do 60 in Target. Okay, okay, so I have 292 left, still quite a bit left. So I might be able to add a little bit more to some of these, but first I want to go into savings. Actually, first before I do that, I want to double check and make sure I'm good on my totals, because I always feel like I mess up, like I always talk and then sometimes I forget to do things. So we're just gonna check, make sure everything's correct before I move on. 50, I feel like I already messed up though. 60, 40, 60, 50, 60, 50. There's a lot of the same ones. 50, 40, 60, 50, and 60. Okay, perfect. 292. I didn't mess up. I thought I did, but I did pretty good. All right, so let's go into savings, and then I'll probably add a little bit more to some other envelopes in a bit. But I wanted to go in here because I have my Go Wild envelope, which, let's see, Go Wild. I have 25.45. I'm going to Go Wild next month, soon, in a few weeks, so that's pretty good. I think I'm going to do 55 in here, which will get me up to 2,600. So 55. Okay, let's go into the savings challenges that I have. Oh, for the first one is, oh wait, you know what? Sorry, I just changed it up. So I have this binder right here. I just did a video showing how I kind of transferred all this out into here. I got this on Amazon. I believe it's on sale right now for like $9. But it's the 100 envelope savings challenge, and it comes with all of these little plastic little sleeves so you can put in your money. And I just condensed, or I kind of moved money, shifted money over, like all these lower amounts into the bigger amounts just to get these filled. So I have quite a bit of the large numbers filled already, which is very exciting. And I'm just going to do 74, which is the next, hopefully you can see that. It's the next large number I have. So I'm going to do 74. So that one is good. 100 envelope. 74. Okay, so 163. Alrighty. Let's see what I have next. Okay, so I have a game. I finished roll the dice. I might do another one of these, but I found another one where I can do like rolling of dice because I like doing that part. It feels like a game, so I like that. I got this one. It reminds me of like Mario Brothers with like the little icons and stuff. And I'll link where I got this. I got it off the Etsy shop. I just printed it out. I didn't laminate it yet, but I do plan on laminating it. I just didn't have time with a glossy, like regular 5mm laminating sheet. So that's what I plan on doing with it. But what I plan on doing with this is just doing the challenge every week. And then whatever I end up with at the end of the month, I will take the money out and just start over each month. So I don't plan on like marking this up. I just plan on using this as it is, and I'll laminate it just because it'll protect it a little bit more and it won't get damaged, and I can just reuse it over and over again. But yeah, that's kind of the plan. So let's play this game, I guess, so you can see, oh geez, all my pens fell, how it works. So I have 2 dice here. So I'm gonna roll the first dice, and that's gonna be this number, and then the second dice I'm gonna roll for this number, and then whatever it lands on, that's little icon will be the amount that I stuff. And I'm gonna roll 3 times. I'm gonna do three rolls, and whatever that amount is, that's what I'm gonna put into this challenge. So I'm gonna get a sticky note just so I can remember what I'm putting in here. Okay, so the first roll is 5. So we got 5 on this side, and then the second roll is 2. So I got 1. I have a little star, so that's gonna be 1. Okay, so that's the first roll. Okay, next roll is 6 and 6. So 6 and 6. Oh, another 1. Another 1. Okay, let's do another one. 5 and 4. 5 and 4. Another 1. Oh, geez. 3. Oops, sorry. 1. Okay, let me do this. I'm gonna keep going. I was gonna do 3, but I feel like I can do a little bit more. So let's just go until I get a decent amount for this, because I have more money I could put. So I feel like I might as well. So I have 6 and 3. Oh my goodness, 1 again. Okay. 3 and 6. 3 and 6. Okay, I got a mushroom. So that's a 5. I'll roll one more time. 4 and 4. 4 and 4, which is another mushroom. Okay, so that's another 5. So I have a total of 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. $14 is going to go into this challenge here when I cash stuff. Okay, so I'm going to do the power up is going to get 14. Okay, I was hoping to get more of those 20s. Oh, there's only 1. That would have been a 3 and a 3. 10. Okay, there's some different ones though. Let's see, do I have it here? Okay, yeah. Okay, there's this one where you can write in your own amounts, so you can change it up. I just went with the pre-printed ones already, but there's like different ones that you can pick. Okay, so that's fun. Can't look forward to having that in here. Did I subtract it here? Probably not. Okay, let me check actually. So I didn't, so I'm gonna subtract 14. Okay, so I have 149. And then I have the $5 challenge. So I'm just gonna do 5, 10, 15, 20. We'll just do a row here. $5, we're gonna do 20. And then I'm just gonna do this $10 one. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna do 50. Just so I can do a row and then finish that one off. That's 50. Okay, so I'm left with $99. And I have this dollar one. You know what? I'm just gonna figure out amounts that I can put it over here. So let's see which one's gonna get something. Let's do, let me get my white out. Let's see, which one do I want to do? Let's do rainy day. I'm going to do 80. So that's another 20. There's 20. Oh, subscriptions. Let me do more in subscriptions because I want to try to pay off or start a subscription, like an annual subscription with this one. So I'm going to do, I'll just do 80. So I'll do another 20. Okay. Disney, I might as well fill up. You know, clothing. I feel like I need to get more into clothing. So that one's gonna get 80. So that was another 20. Okay, so I'm left with 39. And I'm gonna do $1 I'm gonna do $9 in just dollar bills, so I can put that in a dollar challenge, or the envelope I'm saving all my dollars in. Then I'm left with 30. So that can go into, we'll just put that into home. I'm just gonna put 90. Okay, so that'll be 30. Okay, that should be the whole 1982. I made a mistake. I forgot when I was counting, when I was doing this, I didn't subtract it. I didn't subtract the 20 over here. So my total is $20 over. So I'm just gonna fix it. Just so that way I have the correct amount. And I think I'm gonna go back to rainy day, just putting that 60. Because that's not like a huge priority on that one. So that one's gonna go back to 60. And now everything should be, it should match 1982 now. I kind of want to double check it because I'm worried about that. So I'm just going to double check it. Sorry, I'm just going to calculate everything again, just so I don't mess up. And I probably will put a little note in the video, just that way. I feel like whenever I make a mistake, everybody is like letting me know. And then, but I always catch it. That's the thing. Like if you watch till the video, especially with math stuff, like it all is going to total out. So there's going to be a mistake, and I obviously have to figure it out before I finish this video. So usually it all gets figured out in the end. 20, 50, and 9. Okay, perfect. 1982. So we are good on the totals. Now the next part, which I tend to mess up on this part too, so we'll see how I do over here, is just figuring out all of the denominations, so that way when I go to the bank, I get all the appropriate amounts for this cash stuffing. So I'm going to do like the lowest quantities, the lowest bill quantities that I can get. So for auto repair, I'm going to do a 50 and a 10. Try my best not to mess up on this, since I already made a mistake earlier. So I have 35, just because I don't want to waste any more time. It's like, let me see, what time is it? It's almost 1 in the morning. I don't know why I do this to myself. So yeah, fun. So 50, 75. This one's gonna get 100, 2 100s. And I like doing tallies. I think I've had people ask like, why don't you just do numbers? I like doing the tallies and counting the tallies. That's just my preference. But you can write numbers if you want. That works for you. I've just been doing it this way so long that now it's just what my go-to. 50, and then I have 20 and a 10, and then 80 is going to be 50, 70, 80, and then 100. I feel like I should use my gift card again, because that was actually kind of worked. Okay, so 60, that's 50 and a 10. Then a 50, 80, 50, 70, 80, 2 40s, a 60, 50 and a 10, a 50, 50 and a 10, 50, 50, 2 40s, 90. So I have 50, 70, 90. 50, 50 and a 10, I have 55, so that's 50 and a 5, 74, so 50, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4. The power one is going to get 14, so that's 10, 1, 2, 3, 4. The $5 challenge is going to get, I'm doing 5s. I'm going to do 5s. Even though it's 20, I'm just going to do 5s. That might sound silly, but I'm just going to do it that way. Okay, that's just how I'm going to do it, since it's a $5 challenge. And then I'll condense it later. So 5s. Yeah, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Then I'm going to do 10s. I'm going to do $50 worth of 10s. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And then 9s. I'm going to, now this is like, when it gets to like larger numbers, then I do write the number. That's just how I roll. So we're gonna just write 9 over here because I don't want to do 9 tallies. That's just the way I like to do it. Okay, so I have 100. Now I'm gonna count up the tallies to get the totals. So I have 100. I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4 100s. 50s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20s. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, 10s, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 5s, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1s. I have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22. That's right. 9 plus 5 plus 4 plus 4. 22. Perfect. Okay, let's see if I did it correct. This will be my final check here. So I have 400 and 100s. 20 times 550 is 1,000. Again, I'm like, it's almost 1 in the morning, so forgive me if I can't do math. 15 times 20 is 300. And then I have 220, 40, and 22. Okay, 400 plus 1,000 plus 300 plus 220 plus 40 plus 22, 1982. Perfect. Okay, cool. I didn't mess that part up. I'm super proud of myself on that one. Okay, I need to get my sticky note. This is what I take to the bank. Super simple. So I'm gonna do hundreds. 100 times 4, which equals out to 400. 20s, or sorry, 50s, I'm doing 20 50s times 20, which equals out to $1,000. 20s, I'm doing 15 of those, which equals out to $300. Then 10s times 22, which is 220. Then 5s are, I'm getting 8 of those, and that's $40. And then $1 bill, that's going to be 22 of those. For a grand total of $1,982. So that's what I'm going to take to the bank. I just actually going to stick it into my wallet so I don't forget it. But when I go to the bank, I'm going to ask for 4 100s, 20 50s, 15 20s, 22 10s, 8 5s, and 22 1s. Okay, so I'm just going to stick that in there so that way I take it with me to the bank. And that is going to be it for this video. Again, thank you so much for watching this video, especially if you watched all the way through. That really means a lot. I really appreciate you choosing to watch this video and support me over here on my channel. So yes, thank you, because without you, this paycheck, this wouldn't have happened. So I really appreciate that. So if you not already, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to continue to see more content that I put out. I do try to put out content every single day, so there's always something to watch on my channel. But yeah, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, that would really help me out too, because I'm about to hit 50,000 subscribers. That's super exciting. So yeah, if you're not already, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I hope to see you in the next video, which will be my cash stuffing. So definitely make sure to check that out.